As our forces push closer and closer to the heartlands of Mordor, the enemies we encounter become more fierce. The Dark Lord must be getting nervous, for now even his most trusted general has shown his face, or lack thereof. The Witch-king of Angmar, Lord of Minas Morgul, and first of the Ulairi, is in command of the defences at Calenhad. Sauron must know of our intention, for if we take the castle, we can establish a forward outpost close to Cair Andros and Minas Tirith. It is only a matter of time until the joint forces of Gondor and Eryn Lasgalen push the orcs across the Anduin and back into the pits of Cirith Ungol. They say no man can kill him, but we are elves, and not all our soldiers are male. Greetings my friends and welcome back for the 22nd episode of our Lothlórien campaign in 3rd Age to the War Divide and Conquer EGO, and I immediately notice that I forgot to put myself on Do Not Disturb, so there we go. No more pop-ups, I'm sorry Blue Fang, but I had to delete you from the video there. Anyway, we got lots of cool stuff happening in this episode, so let's just go over it one by one and then enact upon the cool stuff, which sounds like a great plan. Now in this episode my goal is the same as it has been for a while now. Feels like I'm Pinky and the Brain at this point. To take Tirith and finish off the Goblins of Moria. If I'm not mistaken, I should have... Yes, I have 2 rams ready to go, so we can do that immediately. Then I also want to set up the Elven Enclave a little bit, and the way I want to achieve that is as follows. I want to take Calenhad, I want to take Gelebrin, and I want to take Cair Andros. Those are the 3 settlements I want to hold, and I kind of regret now giving away Duntalad, I believe it is, yes, to Dale, because otherwise I'd have a nicely joined realm. That's not really the case now, but we'll see about fixing that later on. But this will allow me to keep a passage across the Anduin if need be to transport troops whenever I feel like it, and I will gift both Osgiliaths. I'm assuming I will take them myself. Knowing the AI, that's probably going to be the case. But I'll gift those settlements all back to Gondor. I'll hold on to Cair Andros just to have my own personal crossing, but Osgiliath will make sure that Gondor will stay in the fight as well. And the plan is pretty much to beat down on Mordor and win either by destroying the One Ring, helping out whichever faction has it. I have no idea who has it. I think maybe Gondor has it, but that's just a wild stab in the dark. Or otherwise we'll just have to take down Sauron and Mordor properly by taking all their settlements or killing all their generals, which is quite unlikely. Actually, it's impossible, because as long as Sauron doesn't spawn, he's chilling in Faradwaith. So, there we go. So we're going to take Carasast, for example, gift that back to Gondor. That's going to be Legolas's deal. Do you already build siege equipment? No, so let's do that. I know I have a ballista, but I don't know. Kind of want to save the ballista ammo to take down the towers. At Calenhad is a very strong settlement because it's a Gondor-type castle. I do have a ballista and a catapult, but I don't really want to run the risk of losing too many troops to ballista towers, so I'll happily wait an extra turn. I think I can afford it. I wish I had a spy in these parts. Where are my spies? I despise not having any spies around. Where the frig are they? Oh, we got one over here. Although I doubt I can... if I put you on the bank of the Anduin, you might be able to spot. They could send in troops from Minas Tirith, but I doubt they will. Yeah, I think we're fine to lay siege to that for one turn. I also have some money to spend, but I think first and foremost, we are going to lay siege to Tirith and rid ourselves of these annoying goblins. Hi, Chieftain Zun. You got some heavy goblin infantry, some snagger skirmishers, and you probably have the standard bodyguard. Yes, indeed you do. Warlord of the Misty Mountains. What? You haven't held the Misty Mountains in like 30 turns. Get the hell out of here. Alright, let's kill them. Finally. Oh, I can't believe this is happening.
Send them back to their underworld.
We're finally here, my friends. Feel good. Hang on though, Izzy, calm down. We've been in this situation before where I was dead set on killing the goblins and I was certain that that was indeed the moment, and then it proved otherwise. So let's not get ahead of ourselves just yet. I'll only be 100% relieved when I get the message that the goblins are dead. Triple dead. And even then I'll have some doubts. Yeah. Okay, shoot them. Haldir. That's a lot of Goblin Bodyguard. 45. Whew. If they sally out and play smart, it could do a lot of damage. I'm not saying they could win. They could do a lot of damage. It's a good thing they're dumb as a brick. Alright. Well, that's going to be pretty easy then. They don't have archers, do they? These guys are skirmishers. Alright. Send in the ram. Don't want to have to extend this unnecessarily. Just get rid of them. We have more exciting battles to look towards. Because after we kill them, I mean, Angmar is still chilling in the north, but I think we can kind of count on the Dwarves of Erebor and the men of the Anduin Vale to keep them busy. Not saying they would win against them, but they'll keep them busy. So then it's really just focusing down Mordor. There's going to be some fun fights. Some hard fights, and I hope we can fight alongside Gondor. That would be a lot of fun, but... well, we know how smart AI can be. Alright, let's go in there. Break their face just in case they forgot their place. Oh, he's already dead! Oh, look at that. High Chieftain my ass. Warlord of the Misty. You ain't Warlord of jack shit. You ain't Warlord of the Privy of Tirith. You're nothing. There you are, literally nothing. Gone. Deleted. My PC is making a lot of noise. I really need to clean my fans. It's one of the things that I always postpone because I'm so busy with work, and then it's like, when the day finally ends, you just want to load up some video games, you know, you don't want to do cleaning. Ugh. Oh, actually, keep those go. Like, the skirmishes are coming in. Just want to play some Lothlórien, you know. Fire away! Oh, look at this first drop. It is beautiful. A thing of absolute beauty. I don't even want to set foot in... Nah, I do want to kind of set foot in settlement. The question is, of course, what do I do with Tirith? Because it does border Angmar in the north at Amon Hen, and I don't want to be bordering Angmar. I don't care about Angmar. So I think logically it makes sense for me to gift it to the Northern Dunedain. Now, I'm not sure if I want any concessions myself. I could also give it to Enedwaith, I guess, to kind of lure them in to fight against Angmar, but I doubt they will, because they kind of be separated from the rest of their realm, so I doubt they'll be very aggressive. I'm still shooting them. Alright, send in the Maithir. And the Bjorning Warriors. So I think we'll gift it to the Northern Dunedain. There's not really anything settlement-wise I want, so just ask for the map information and be done with it. Don't think they have... I have all of Eregion, so we've already asked for that. Watch them lose Tirith into Angmar and watch Angmar just steamroll in Austin Thranduil again. I say again, it hasn't happened yet, but Austin Thranduil has seen a little bit too much bloodshed to my liking. Shoot him! Shoot him! The last goblin! Literally the last goblin! He seems blissfully unaware of it. Yeah, he's got his javelin ready. Ooh, I'm so scared. Okay, Jesus, how fucking strong is this guy? Oh, there we go. Never mind. Should have made that guy general, eh? Warlord of Tirith. You love to see it. You absolutely love to see it. I love how we took one prisoner. Like, we're just gonna ship him to Cair's Galathon, he can just be a court jester. I love it. Give me the message. Give me the not that message. Come on. Any day now. Once the settlement disappears. Mission success. I know that. Where the fuck's the other message? Okay. Yes! Fuck you, sorry, I mean, curse you, goblins! I think that I kind of earned an F word there, right? An F bomb. Ah, feels good. Alright. Let us talk to Arnor. I keep saying the Northern Dunedain. I mean Arnor. Apologies. Yeah, I'll give you a region for free. I've even kicked out the inhabitants. You don't have to worry about a damn thing. Just give me your map information.
I accept this wonderful.
Have fun with that piece of shit. I'm gonna be vibing in Austin Thranduil, and Haldir, I am moving you back to a new front, my friend. As soon as you're out of zone control there. What did I get from that? 2.4k, way, I like it. Alright, Carasast. I've been doing some retraining, but I need the way station to do efficient retraining. This is all just make-believe retraining. I can send some troops south, the ones that have been properly retrained, as well with the new general. It's not the greatest army, but it's a nice bit of extra troops that we can send towards Orovin. Relieve him a little bit. Oh yeah, we also got the Sylvan March. Is there only 87 of them? Is that correct? Does a full unit of them only have 87? Because that seems pretty small. Yeah, no, okay. Fair enough.
My lord? Yes, my lord.
You meet up with them. Not exactly the best troops we've ever had, but they'll do. Give me more of them. Yeah, I really just want to get more elite troops. I know you guys have been clamoring for it as well, and I think we're in a good position for us to achieve that. I'm building in all the places, but everywhere, everything I build new is going to be aimed towards getting high tier units. Like a blacksmith, we need that for the high tier barracks, so I'll get that. Rosklund's still waiting for an upgrade. We might still get it at some point in the campaign, we'll see. Eryn Runen, what can I get there? I can already get some nah, it's pretty mid tier. The thing is, I need large towns to get anything decent. And, you know, us elves, our population isn't exactly booming. So, I need to build stuff that increases the pop growth, which I think culture helps. Not much. More so than anything else, I'd say. Let's get some culture then. That's our biggest problem. We can really only get our top tier units in Thranduil's Halls, Carasast, Amon Lang. That's kind of already pushing it. And on the Rod is a huge population, actually. It's decreasing because there's way too many people there. But I can get a high tier barracks there. Do I have the culture for it? No, I do not. So let's postpone that a little bit. Let's get a way station. What else can I build? Let's see. Tirith Anduin. Pretty worthwhile settlement. I think we'll get public fountains. Rockburg. What do I want in Rockburg? Where is Rockburg? Oh right, that's part of Rohan. Well, it's only a small town, so I can't get a high tier barracks there either, so I think Grain Exchange is good. Fangorn is a large town, so we can get a high tier barracks there. Culture is good, very good. So let me get the town guard. Tower of Light Underdome, what am I building there? The Great Art Gallery, that's perfect. That's a citadel, so I should also be able to get the high tier barracks there. Getting closer and closer to the ends. Am I not building... Let's see... Achnotjon, that's waiting for an upgrade. Amon Lang, I want to get more troops in Amon Lang. I can already train high tier troops. I just want a whole lot more. So let's see, I need more recruitment slots. I have 4. Way station gives me an extra recruitment slot. It's quite useful for retraining, so we'll get that. Right, I think I've checked all the settlements that I need to check. Besides Indolin. Archery range, I guess. Ooh, I can get some pretty juicy units here. Let's train them. Money isn't really the problem anymore, now it's just training capacity. I'll get a ship right there to get even more money. Some people, actually a lot of people have actually been wondering whether or not I can get some boats on the Anduin, and whilst that would be very useful, we can't. I know the Anduin Vale has a boat, but they start with it. You can't train boats on the Anduin, or the River Anduin. I kept talking about the Anduin Vale. The faction, the Anduin Vale, starts with a boat. We can't train boats on the Anduin, nor can we get them as mercenaries. And if we got them, we wouldn't be able to sail them all the way down, because, well, it doesn't really show here, but there's a big waterfall here, the Falls of Rauros, which is where Boromir got his sky burial. A waterfall burial, that's a mouthful. So we'd always be stuck here. However, I do think I can get ships on this part of the Anduin. Not very useful, but if I ever want to attack Harad, which won't happen in this campaign, then yeah, we can do so if we want. Anyway, I've spent my money. Is there anything else I need to be doing? Probably.
For the light.
I think I'll send these guys already over. Orofin needs reinforcements badly. I could try killing Mukar. He's gonna stick me, he says. Or I could actually just kind of ignore Gelabrin and already secure Cair Andros with Celeborn. And just kind of bank on Dale holding the enemy off. And seeing as they have a huge garrison, I think that might be a better play. Because I need to be kind of careful with my units. And we would win these battles, but it cost me a lot of troops. So I think I'm going to ignore you for now. And march towards Cair Andros. You will stick me, don't worry about it. Right, I think that's an end turn then. And that will put us at turn 100. It does make sense that a lot of special things will happen at turn 100. If everything goes according to plan, we'll take Carasast, we'll take Calenhad, kill the Witch-king, lay siege to Cair Andros, I assume. And I'm also going to allow myself to toggle the Fog of War at turn 100. Because I like the toggling at the beginning of the turn, but it's always so hectic. And it's always a big scramble. And whilst if I was just playing solo and I wasn't doing any commentary, not the YouTube stuff, fine, it'd work, but I also need to commentate on what's happening and I need to think so fast and speak so fast that I doubt it's very enjoyable. If it was just me, then it'd work. I'm not going to rush about it now because we'll do our own Toggle Fog of War in a moment. Fornost has been rebuilt, so Arnor is one step closer to reforming, well, to reuniting the kingdom, I should say. The AI can reunite the kingdoms, I think. But I'm not sure, first of all, whether or not Aragorn is still alive. Because they need to complete Aragorn's quest. If you want to see the Reunited Kingdom in action, I do have a campaign on that. I assume most of you are aware of that. But I have done a campaign as it, so if you want to see the exact requirements, you can watch those videos. Basically, you need to form Arnor and then complete Aragorn's quest, which takes place all over Middle-earth, pretty much. I'm not sure if Aragorn's still alive. Haven't seen him in a while. We know Gandalf's chilling in Tharbad, right? But I'm not sure about Aragorn. But Northern Dunedain are doing quite alright. Although I guess they're at war with Bree now. Because they went full Sharky. No, not yet. They probably will though. They're just at war with Angmar. And Angmar is holding off both the Anduin Vale and the Dwarves of Erebor surprisingly well. They still hold Mount Graham. The Dwarves are doing a full-on incursion, but haven't really been able to take any settlements beside Lithush. Lots of troops moving towards Carndum, but I'm not sure if they'll be successful. Big garrisons in Carndum and Barchaleg. Angsul, a smaller one. Gobadry, no garrison, so maybe Arnor can make use of that. They still hold Amonsul, though, or Ostsul, the Weathertop. It doesn't seem that Bree's too likely to take, and it doesn't seem like Arnor really cares about it either. I know I could fight them, but I'm lazy. And I can't auto-resolve, and I want to auto-resolve. Dunland, I was a little bit scared of Dunland. Where the hell do you think you're going? Them backstabbing me. Well, backstabbing, we don't have an alliance, but them attacking me out of nowhere at Osten Thranduil. But it seems that both Arnor and Enedwaith is keeping Dunland at bay. Some very cool models there. They've lost Bregnas. They might even lose Eisenrun. But I had to lose Derwath. So that's looking quite good. Also, Dol Amroth is doing surprisingly well. I won't check Mordor, don't worry about that. Don't want to give myself an unfair advantage. Although they've lost a couple settlements against the Eredanaim, I do believe that is because the Eredanaim got their Doomstack triggered. So if Dol Amroth is able to push back once again, then they might be able to finish him off for good. Meanwhile, up north, not looking so great for Dorwinion. Mordor actually pushing very far up north. It's also given Rune a new lease on life. Though Dale is pushing in a little bit, they don't seem to be too aggressive, not really sending in big forces. Erebor seems to be way too concentrated on Angmar. They don't really care much about the Rune front, which is a mistake. So Mordor is now actually kind of close to bordering Mordor. I've actually already bought them at Rawburg with Aladdin. But so far, no real battles happening there. And that's pretty much all the fronts in Middle-earth to talk about. Khan's doing quite alright, actually. Because if I remember correctly, Khan went good, right? Yes. So they're doing quite alright. Helping Gondor push back Mordor down south here. Near Ostathil, I think it's called. So Gondor still holds the lands of the Poros. They might try to push towards Ithilien. Looking quite good there, looking quite good. Meanwhile the High Elves just chilling, not doing a whole lot. What do you expect, eh? What do you expect? Alright, anyway, let us kill ourselves a Witch-king. Oh, not just a Witch-king, the Witch-king. I now have siege equipment, so I can use my ballista and catapult 100% for the walls. Shitty troops, but he himself has Temple Knights, which we need to be very careful about. Bunch of retinue there, including some fancy-ass robes. Look at that. That's the drip. Cool helmet, cool flail. His sword isn't mentioned, though. But his ring is. Upon completion of the Rings of Power by Celebrimbor of Eregion, Sauron gave the 9 rings intended for men to Lords of the Dunedain. That text needs to be changed because it's no longer correct with the lore that DAC now has, where it's not just Dunedain that are the Nazgul. The rings answered to the one and slowly turned all their bearers into the famed Ulairi. The ring rates, this is one such ring. I don't think we can steal it, unfortunately, though that would be quite cool. But yeah, let's kill ourselves the number 1 Nazgul. Let's save before we do, just in case, and then jump in.
Fight to the end.
Alright, that is Calenhad, alright. And now I'm sure you all understand why I want this settlement. Because it is super easily defendable. Especially if you're playing against the AI instead of, being the AI. It's always sad when you are the AI. Also, I got shafted because for some reason the game randomly appoints units to siege equipment. And because this is only a unit of 14, I only got 1 ladder, which is an absolute rip-off, because if I was to replace that unit with the 121 one, they still get the 1 friggin' ladder, whilst if the game automatically assigned this ladder to these guys, they'd get 4 ladders. At least these guys got 2, but that's still a friggin' rip-off. These guys got 1 as well, it's pathetic. I built all these ladders and I get, 7 ladders? No, not even. I get 4 ladders, are you kidding me? I want a refund. I mean, most of my units are pretty shockingly depleted, but still. Give it to Otofin, he can man that shit. Anyway, we're gonna try and shoot them for the most part. Am I out of range of those towers? I don't know. Don't trust these towers, man. They're the scariest towers in the game. Yeah, you pull back. You do that. At least it's a castle, not a stronghold, so the towers, they're strong, they deal a lot of damage, but they're also weak, as in they go down very easily. The stronghold ones, you need like trebuchets to take it down. Regular ballista won't suffice. Makes sense in a way, it doesn't make a whole lot of sense that a ballista is capable of taking down a stone tower. Just firing wooden bolts on it. Let's see, we do actually do a decent chunk of damage. It's about 1/3 per volley, or 1/4 per volley. Alright, so that will make this a little bit easier. So these elements aren't too hard to deal with if you're prepared for it, and if you know what you're getting yourself into. But if you don't, or if it's early in the game and you don't have access to specialized siege equipment, they're an absolute bitch to deal with. And if you are playing against the AI, they can be quite easily abused. So yeah, not a fan of those kind of settlements, but hey. Because that's kind of the problem, right? The game kind of encourages you almost to abuse the AI because they make the game specifically unbalanced, right? The AI gets so many more bonuses than you do because, people are like, okay, well, the AI sucks, so we need to give them somewhat of a boost. We can't make them smarter, nor can we make the player dumber, so we have to give them some unfair bonuses. And that's kind of a cycle you repeat then, because if you want to play quote-unquote fair against the AI, you kind of get punished because those mechanics are in place where the game almost expects you to play unfair against the AI, right? If I was like, oh, I'm never going to, I don't know, use cavalry, for example, because the AI doesn't know how to deal with cavalry, and even one unit of cavalry, completely trivializes a battle. I say that, it's not exactly the case, but I'm kind of overreacting to make a point here. But if you're like, okay, I'm going to handicap myself and not use any cavalry, then you're just really shooting yourself in the foot. And it also kind of makes it hard. For example, as Lothlórien, we're now 100 turns in. I have, a lot of settlements, I've done a lot of victories, and I still can't really have access to full-scale elite armies, which is, it's annoying, right? At this point you want to have your full-tiered armies, but balancing-wise, you can't, because you need to have a strong economy. But the AI doesn't have that problem because they got such huge economic boosts, you know, they don't care. They're literally getting bailouts, whilst I need to play as a poor consumer, right? My socialist agenda is showing again. Right, I want that tower gone as well. Can already start moving in the ladders, I guess. In all their patheticness. Shall we just go ram mode? Let's go ram mode. A little bit scared of the... Actually, if I don't destroy... If I just go in with ladders, then I don't have to worry about the Temple Knights. I do need that tower destroyed though, because look, they're already fighting on me. Thank you. I don't think this tower will do anything. That is potentially a dangerous tower. Okay, setting up now. Could destroy part of the wall. Nah, let's not destroy part of... Where the hell do you think you're going? Could you try sniping that tower? You still have a lot of ammo, so just go ham. I would like to send them on the wall, but they are archers, so we would beat them. Maybe if I attack them from multiple sides. Let's get the other Tirith in. Let's get Orphin in as well. Okay. Oh, that's how... Oh, nice shots. I didn't expect that. Okay. They're using the archers. I guess I'll give them one volley. A warning shot. How much damage does that do? 11. Ooh, no. That won't cut it. Okay, sending in everyone on the walls, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. Okay, sentinels. I know you're outnumbered, but help is on the way. We only brought one ladder though, so stick your head up the next guy's ass and let's fucking move. At least they're efficient about it. Okay, the orc maulers pulled back. And I don't even mind fighting on the walls like this because they don't have their towers raining hell upon me, so... It works, it works, it works. It actually kind of works in my advantage in this case, because I have the smaller numbers, so... The bottle... Ah, we get friggin' flanked. How did I not see that one coming? Those Temple Knights are also going to be a problem. My Ivana's Chosen are... should be equipped to take them out, but... I don't know if they'll succeed. Alright, go ham with your javelins.
The battering ram has done its
Hurl that shit. Nice, good throw. Okay, hold. Nice shots out of Tirith. Damn, you guys are just not waiting at all. Because I'm going to wait a little bit. I want my archers on the walls here. Keep throwing. Use up all your ammo, you'll be more efficient in melee. And hurl! Whee! I like this unit. Alright, now flank around. Wait, how do you have orc maulers on both sides of the wall? What? That's weird. Okay. Yeah, I can keep hitting the Temple Knights. Free kills, am I right? Let's speed it up a little bit. These Elder Council are in a pretty good spot. Yikes. Yeah, I need to put 120 units with one friggin' ladder. It's incredible. Okay, the Elder Council are actually kicking ass. Spear units are pretty good on walls, eh? My Sentinels, on the other hand, will get absolutely crushed. Forever. Oh, come on. Should I send in the Ivana's Chosen? I'm just scared they're gonna get that ass whooped. I lost the unit. Yeah, I lost my Sentinels.
proved their worth today.
Alright, guess we're going in.
Walls belong to us now.
I'm scared though. Temple Knights are strong, even though we are skilled against mounts. And armor piercing. It's kind of working. It's making my game lag. Oh, they pulled back their maulers. That's a bit of a problem. So maulers will decimate my Ivana's chosen. Come on, Arathel. Fight! Don't crash, game. Why are you struggling? What's going on? Game's falling apart. I think it's the Witch King using his ability. Crash my game.
The battle is very much in our
You guys need to get a bit closer because you're not getting any hits off. And I want you to get hits off. Can you not like already have these guys fighting but the rest is still moving on the wall? Like, if I could have the best of both worlds, that would be wonderful. Well, Witch King's in trouble. I do believe he has a new model compared to the old one. I think the old one had like floating feet for whatever reason. And I'm into a lot of things, but floating feet is not one of them. Ah, there we go.
Without him, his troops will lose
Dead. So far for your fancy new model, eh? Odofin, I think I need to send you in melee. Just not getting any shots off. Alright, I'll just have to have these guys fighting. It's just more efficient that way. But I can keep waiting for them to do absolutely nothing. For some reason, if you guys don't want to fight, put them on guard mode and they're more likely to use their bows. I'm not sure why. I'm also not sure where the hell you guys came from all of a sudden. Why are you on the... Okay then. And it works. Probably should have done that earlier. Well, Witch King's dead, so the morale's going to be pretty affordable. Ah, there we go. Immediately broke. Just killed him for some experience, and there we go. So that was 7% casualties, which is pretty good. 68 kills on our side, that is. To take Calenhad, I think that's pretty good. Killing a Witch King as well. We can live with that. We should have our Sentinels back as well. Yep. So yes, let's start building up our little elven enclave, eh? Rightio. So that's already 2 objectives I can check off my little tick box list for today's episode. I'm gonna occupy that shit. Oh, that's actually pretty decent income. Just kind of stuck between Gondor and Rohan. Oh, that's a lot of troops. Didn't expect to see them. Oh, hopefully they march on Calenhad, so we can already prove our point. Let's start by repairing. Oh shit. I can already upgrade to a stronghold, but I don't think I want to. I think the castle is more powerful to defend, at least for now. I will retrain the sellswords, and I'll also get a way station. That allows me to retrain everyone, and I'm a happy little elf. Anyway, I do want to rename the settlement, and I got something in store for it. We're elves. We just captured a settlement made of stone. We're pretty close to Gondor, so I think some of you might already know what I'm going to. Elisar, Elfstone, which is also the name that Aragorn bore as King Elisar. And seeing as Aragorn isn't king in this campaign, we can kind of use the name. It's not copyright protected. Aragorn is dead for all we know, so. Okay, let us lay siege to Cair Andros. Walk slowly for me, please, Celeborn, because I don't know what's hiding in the woods near Ithilien. Setting up an elf enclave near Ithilien is actually kind of lore friendly as well, because that's also what happened in the 4th Age in the books. Okay, good. Seems peaceful. Alright, let us lay siege to it. I don't have catapults and shit, but I might be able to send some of those. Could already send them over from Odofin's army to help Celeborn. Celeborn would be the reinforcement stack at that point. It's another Nazgul. It would make me feel a bit safer with that army about, so they don't go through Osgiliath and attack Celeborn in the rear. Ooh, I can get some Ithilien Rangers, eh? What do you know? I'll take them. So look like Legolas is getting friends as well, just like that.
Follow me.
However, I don't actually need to wait for those friends to arrive. I can already do the siege. Take Carasast. Take it and then probably move into the fort. I think that's the safest position then. I want to make a blitz for Minas Tirith, but that's going to be a little bit too scary. The Dunedain still have 82% culture, so if I take Carasast and gift it back to Gondor, they should get some troops. So I think we'll take that first. And I can still make up my mind on Cair Andros. Just one unit of Black Orcs, I mean... Come on now, let's be serious here.
Send them back to their underworld.
Rightio. This settlement... it's a town, right? So the tower shouldn't be too powerful. And even if they are, they only have one unit, so I'm just gonna do an attack from multiple sides. He can't defend multiple sides, and I will punish him for it. I say punish. Punish sounds a bit naughty. I'll just kill him, you know. I want a ram. Any more gates? Yep. Give me them gates. At least they're not sinister gates. We got my ladders positioned everywhere. Not quite. Start and pause. Okay, they're just holding the front. I should be out of reach of their towers. If he pulls back, I will punish him. Do you guys know how a ladder works? What the fuck are you doing? Strange behavior. Okay, if they pull back, which it seems they're gonna do, then I'll push in from the front. And then we'll just squeeze them together like a nice juicy sandwich. Might as well snipe them with the ballista, don't need to take down towers. Yep, he's running. I think he's kind of resorting to just chilling on the town square, which is fine by me. It's so cool to have Legolas back. Every campaign has that moment, right? That thing that sets it apart from the other campaigns. And here it's very much the return of Legolas, kicking butt in Gondor. Might as well send in the Elder Council to just lob some javelins towards the enemy. Alright, sentinels, move over. Alright. Can I kill that entire unit with just my javelins from the Elder Council? I wonder. I'm just gonna assume the AI is not gonna fight back because they're dumbasses and they'd rather sit on the town square instead of, you know, not getting shredded apart by javelins. Oh, never mind. Still got a good volley off. That's somewhat annoying, but not too annoying. Yeah, we'll lose some Elder Council with what, like 5?
The battle is very much. Our men have done well.
Actually, we'll lose. Oh, why are they going down so fast? Are you not fighting back at all? Okay, they're surrounded now, so we should see their numbers drop rapidly.
The enemy general lies dead. Only half the enemy.
I actually killed a fair bit of my. Okay, I'm gonna take back my strong words towards the enemy. It seems they were better trained and better equipped than I gave them credit for. Alright, I shall eat my humble pie.
This is a clear victory.
Wonderful. 33. No big deal, no big deal. But it could have gone smoother, sure. But we have Carasast, so let's now move towards the fort and then gift it back to Gondor. Boom. Leave this place. Occupy it. Take the army. Kill this guy, or have him buggered off. Okay, thank you. And let's go chill. Actually, hang on a moment. Oh, I thought I could train a mercenary, but just a watchtower. Bloop. And then Carasast will be gifted back to Gondor, and they'll get 1,000,000 Fountain Guard, hopefully, that's the plan. No, we don't need a region. We're going to give a region. Carasast, I'm a great friend. I am the best friend.
We refuse such a generous offer.
You can't. You physically can't.
Farewell.
Why did Carasast not get a garrison? I don't understand how it works. I was always taught that you need two things to get free units when you gift away a settlement. Number one, appropriate level of culture. Check. More than check. That's fine. Number two, a building that allows you to train troops. Check. I mean, they have barracks. They literally still have Gondorian barracks. They didn't even destroy it. So now the AI is going to lose Carasast straight away. That's annoying. Why is it so unpredictable? I don't understand. Is Legolas a Night Fighter? I thought that said has no ambition because I kind of mixed them up. I was like, what? Yeah, I don't believe he's a Night Fighter. No. He is not. He's cultured, but not a Night Fighter. Also, I've given him some custom retinue, including Wise of Middle-earth, which is actually a retinue kind of locked to Glorfindel. But seeing as Legolas also came back from the Halls of Mandos, kind of made sense, right? Alright, dead. Not dead. Limhir, Master Builder's Hall. What do I want in Limhir? I think I want the blacksmith. Imladris, irrigation, wonderful. What do I want in Imladris? I think we'll go for the Build's Guild House. Thranduil's Hall's got a fairground. I wish I could get more troops there, but it's always going to take a while to get new forces, so guess we'll just keep building up the markets to be even richer. Enethaur, Master Builder's Hall, don't really need anything there. Rather build in Austin Thranduil. The culture. The culture! Won't anyone think of the culture? Alright, you're stuck. Yeah, I think it would be a good idea to take Cair Andros, just so we have a safe space for Mr. Celeborn. So you just won't get sandwiched by a bunch of Mordor forces. It will also allow my spy to move across. But in order to do so, I'll need to use the siege equipment of this army, but then the problem is Celeborn will necessarily be a reinforcement army, I think. I don't think I can attack with Celeborn because he lacks the siege equipment, which is annoying. I can still control them, don't get me wrong, but yeah, I'm gonna take that risk. I think it's just worth it. I'll also send one Rohirrim unit just in case. Let's actually pause him and click on this other one, just so no weird shenanigans happens. Right, Celeborn, can you... No, you cannot. Cannot assault as you don't have any units capable of attacking buildings. Well, I do, they're just in a different army. But I can attack and then have Celeborn be the reinforcement. I don't want the AI to control that army. Alright, we got Balak and our Sunfire. What unit have you got? Temple Wards. Okay. Because, just kind of going back to my point earlier about the Witch King's ring. So here is the backstory of Balaknar, a powerful king in Far Harad. But then in the description of the Nazgul rings, it says they were given to the Dunedain. So unless he was a Dunedain who lived as a king in Far Harad, there's kind of a disparity there. Anyway, what else they got? Ballista, Morannon Guard, okay. Black Uruk Halberds, Black Uruks, Oak Maulers, so nothing crazy. It's just going to be those Temple Wards. That can be a bitch. But we do have Celeborn, which is a relief. So yeah, I think I've set up everything as it should be. Alright, now logically speaking, this shouldn't really be working out because we're on either sides of Cair Andros. If we look at the map, the reinforcement should spawn from that side. But the way it works is the reinforcement will spawn on this side or that side. So Cair Andros actually doesn't really block any troop movement, you can just kind of walk past it. You'll get shot by some towers, but it's not like on the campaign map where it's a physical blockade. So yeah, the reinforcement are coming from the right side. From the woods near Ithilien. By the time they arrive, we'll probably have made a Celeborn-sized hole. Oh, okay, maybe not. Is the AI smart enough to actually sally out and get rid of my siege equipment? Because that would ruin everything. I need to get these troops here fast. Run! I do have the cavalry to help out. You absolute son of a bitch. Hey, I'm making a clever play. Never in a million years. Get these lads over here fast. It's a good thing I brought the Rohirrim along. At least I'll have somewhat of a chance to fight back. How did that not hit anyone? What? What in the seven hells are you smoking? Judge! For Rohan! These Black Orcs are strong. I'm so used to seeing the orcs just kind of fly away when you hit them with a calf charge. Not these guys. These guys just kind of shrug it off, which is very scary. Okay, the elves are coming. Hold. I'm actually going to pull back the siege equipment. Live! Run! Hide in the forest! Don't kill my siege equipment, I need it! How are these Black Orcs so strong against the calf charge? I'm telling you. If that was the Orc Mordor, or even the Moran Guard who had a spear in it, they would have been flying off. Feels like the Black Orcs just have a higher mass stat. I could check these things, but I'm way too lazy to do that. Cannibone. I specifically gave you a move order and you're not moving. Huh. Feels like the same bug that happened in the previous episode near Brethel. Also, normally when you click on a unit, they give like a voice line. Okay, reinforcement stacks are a bit buggy. That's okay. As I mentioned previously, it is just in my build of AGO. Because I'm running on an unpatched build, so... Don't worry. Oh, I never really noticed this place here. That's kind of cute. Alright, my siege crew can just have a pint over here in that quaint little town. Whilst the forces just kind of sit there menacingly. The hell are you doing, AI? Can I get my siege equipment back? Because I'd love to take down the towers before my main force arrives. Because now I've got a bunch of archers coming in, which is less than ideal. I need infantry to help out. I need Galathrim, swordsman, and Elven King Axe Guard, yes. I love those silver-haired bastards, come on. Well, seems they're pulling back. Oh, this is an actual tower it's a building. These are functioning towers, right? Yeah. Okay. So this is also a building, not a functional tower. Alright. Kind of works in my favor. Okay. Got a bone, hurry. Guys should almost be in position, yes. Alright. Give them a bit of a treat. Okay, they're coming over. Everything's according to plan. Might not seem like it, but it absolutely is. I'm not using my siege equipment yet because the gate's closed. I want to destroy the gate. I can't destroy the gate when it's closed. And when I say closed, I mean open. Because I absolutely mean the reverse of what I'm saying. Sucks that my troops are tired though, because they had to run in to get here. It's okay. Don't mind wasting most of their forces outside the walls. Here come the Maulers. Could give them a good calf charge. They're not quite as tanky as the Black Uruks. They're more like grey Uruks. It's a shame they turned around at the last moment. It was still a pretty effective charge. Imagine if one of the Nazgul got Orc Maulers as a bodyguard just because Sauron doesn't really like him all that much. Okay, how tanky are these friggin' Black Uruks? They're up against the finest elves and they're actually kind of holding their own. What? These guys must have an armor upgrade. There's no way. There's no way they're a vanilla unit. It's already popped that special ability. Look at Celeborn just toying with the Orc Maulers. Oh, you wanna counter-charge my cavalry? That typically doesn't end well for you, but sure, give it a try. 131. watch that number drop in just a moment. 70. Fired on them. Kill the halberds. The towers aren't fighting. Nope, now they are. Well, they've overstayed their welcome then. Wait a second, that's not the towers, that's the ballista. Towers aren't body piercing, ballista are. Oh damn, these black orcs are tanky. And it doesn't help that my troops are tired. That does have a bit of an impact. Wait, we definitely hit that tower, I could still see the dust. We're absolutely hitting that tower and it's taking no damage. What? The hell are you smoking, game? 4%. Oh, just take down the gate, would you? What's up with these Uruks, man? They are so much tankier than the ones we faced before. They must have the highest tier of armor. There's no other explanation. We're still winning. Quite easily at that. Oh, they opened that friggin' gate. It's actually one of the more tough battles I've ever had to do because of weird shenanigans taking place. Them opening, closing the gate, doing all this weird shit. Their troops just not dying even though we're absolutely hammering them with arrows. Seriously. 11 armor, that's not that crazy. These guys are, well, actually for a Black Uruk, it's kind of high, I guess. That just kind of scares me for the Temple Wards. Because the Black Uruks, I typically don't think of them as tanky, and now they are. These guys, I always think of them as tanky, and well, there they stand. Oh, get out of the gate, you annoying man. I just want to tear it down. Close it. I can't destroy it when it's not friggin' closed. Okay, they're going down now. Good. Perfect. Close it. I will shoot you. Oh, these fucking ballista, man. Close the gate! Ah! Oh. You know what? You know what? You want to do that bullshit? Fine by me. No, don't. You better not close the gate now that I'm actually coming in. I hate you so much. Oh, I hate you so much, AI. You just exist to hurt me. Destroy it. So tired of it. I don't want to see that stupid gate. Better not destroy my catapult. You absolute scum. How about I take down your ballista? See how that feels, huh? Yeah, there's no way. Yep, get out. Your job is done. Let's send in the Galatharim Guard. It sucks that their towers are still alive. Now, the Galatharim Guard should be okay against the Temple Wars because they're armor piercing. We also have the Elven King Axe Guard who are armor piercing. How do they compare stat-wise? 1127, 1929. We do have armor piercing though, and we are a halberd, so we get a bit of an extra stronger fighting animation. These guys only have 14 armor. They got 18. Also very high defense skill. Oh man, these Temple Wars. The only decent way to take them down is by shooting them, and even then you're not really doing all that much damage to them. So my ballista could strike through, that would be wonderful, but we all know that's a bit of a vain hope. I'm just gonna go in. We will lose some good elves here, but if we can end up with Cair Andros in my portfolio, it's 100% worth it. I need to disable that ballista though. Otherwise they'll shoot. What the fuck was that? Why can't I have that ballista crew, man? No, we need to go in. How are my Elven King... Is that ballista tower seriously shooting at them? That is some bullshit. Gate guards not armor piercing, are they? No. Skill against mounts. I don't really need that right now, but I'll take it. I'll take anything. Send in the Mither, send in the Javelin boys. We're gonna lose some good lads today. Because temple wards are something else. How are you losing against the ballista crew? How is the balance of forces? What? How did I lose so many elves here? Oh, confusion. Mass confusion. Alright. Can you get rid of them? Actually, no, that's a waste. Setting them up against the Morannon Guard. I need a meh unit to do that. I need to get them off the wall. They're annoying me. Maybe I should have kept them in formation. Come on, Darth Mauls, the elven Darth Mauls. Oh, watch me get copyright striked. God damn, not again. Doesn't help that my troops are tired. Yeah, well, I'm tired too, but I'm still recording. So what's your excuse, eh? Hustle life, hashtag, whatever other bullshit. Alright. I need to flank them from literally every perspective. 3D flank. 4D flank. I will flank them in time, my friends. I will go back in time to flank them. It's the kind of crazy gameplay you see only on the Izzy channel. Sometimes I get DMs from Legend of Total War and he's like, hey Izzy, how the hell do you make these crazy plays, man? You're so damn good. I kind of help him out here and there. He's a nice Australian chap, but sometimes he needs a little bit of a nudge. Hoo-wee, finally. We've all lost 10%. Look at me complaining we've barely lost anyone. Just hope we heal a lot as well. 288. Whew, that feels a whole lot more than 9%. Yeah, we have a small army though. Let's see. Rohirrim, they healed. Yay. Woodland Sentinels, they healed. Yay. Elven King Axguard, 10. Not great. Galadhrim Guard, they lost 41. Oh, that hurts. That hurts, but we have Cair Andros. That's such a strategic choke point. It's such an important settlement to hold. So I guess that kind of makes it worth it, right? Bada bing, bada boom. Thank you. Right, that's mine. You guys can bugger off. Go back to Elisar. Leave the catapult, just in case. Calaborn, meet your new home. No, I can't squeeze everyone in. Fine. That's... I kind of want those Ethereal Rangers. No Renachas. Ah, that kind of sucks, actually. You know what? Move the catapult back to Elisar for now. Just because we have the room for it then. And chill at Cair Andros. Nice! Our little elven enclave is looking quite spiffy already. Let's get some culture up in here. Let's repair the walls first and foremost. And then we'll get the way station later on. Can get high tier barracks here. Just need to get the culture up and running because it's quite evil. Right here. So we've done all that. I believe I've done everything I wanted to do. Oh, we got some Lembas. Wonderful. I love Lembas. Number 1 production wise. Number 5 military. What? Have you been paying any attention, game? Jeez. I love how Mordor is still like double as strong as we are overall. Doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but well. Then again, what does? Now I know some of you are probably like, oh, you need to give Rohan a path to Mordor, but I feel like it's actually more useful that I hold on to these settlements. Maybe later on I can give them to Rohan to kind of get them involved, but for now it doesn't seem like the best of ideas. Also, this ballista. Get to the front line. You can actually be useful. Right, I think that's an end turn then, eh? Turn 100 comes to an end. I could move my spy over. Let's do that. Hello, mouth of Sauron. How you doing, stinky breath? It's a big army, but it's not the craziest army. It's like 13 of them, 10 of them. It's not that bad. Only 12 Olokai. Cares about that. If they go after either Elisar or Cair Andros, we will win. If they go for the fort, it would be a little bit more annoying. Then again, getting that army out of there would be... It would mean we take Minas Tirith and all 3 Osgiliaths in one fell swoop, which would be fantastic, but... I don't want to get greedy now, do we? Alright, have those troops meet up. Perfect. Perfect. Things are looking quite alright. I wish I knew who had the One Ring by now. Because that's the thing, the AI also tries to destroy the One Ring, right? And if they're successful, the campaign suddenly ends. It's so funny, it could end literally any second now, and I wouldn't even be aware of it. Or they could fail and, you know, deliver the ring to Sauron's doorstep, which would be something. Yes. Moment. Give me a moment. Mukar's coming over, that's fine. This guy's annoying me. Rat. I need to get rid of Rat. Rat. You will be rewarded one of the best units currently available. Okay. That should mean Ent. For Eastern Osgiliath. That's the annoying one to take, though. The thing is, I could postpone Minas Tirith a little bit. Start by taking both Osgiliaths, give them back to Gondor, and then move to Minas Tirith. Because then I wouldn't have to worry about a garrison at Elisar. And the thing is, both Osgiliaths, they're absolutely dumps, right? The Detroit of Middle-earth. No offense to you Detroiters, by the way. So we could just waltz in there with the ballista, wouldn't be a problem. We don't have to worry about big towers or anything of the sort. There is an army blocking me. No, there's not an army blocking me. There's Minas Tirith blocking me. You're telling me Minas Tirith is so huge I can't walk past it? Are you kidding me? That means I'd have to go for Minas Tirith, which is less than ideal. Unless I can get a boat. Can I get a boat? Cannot get a boat. I want a boat. Give me a boat. Got a boat.
Follow me.
I could muster a force.
For the light.
I could have Celeborn or Orofin take down Minas Tirith. Thing is, I don't want to leave Cair Andros weakly defended. And I also want to have a strong force to take Minas Tirith. If anything, I just want Legolas to lead the attack on Minas Tirith, but he only has the one ballista, which is a little bit pathetic. Could also have Celeborn move from this side of the Anduin to take Eastern Osgiliath. I think that would leave me... Nah, I think we definitely need to take Minas Tirith first. Kick out Gondor from this side of the Anduin, and then establish our choke points. Just seems like the smarter play. Let's do some building first. I'll keep thinking about it in the background. I say that and I probably don't. Right now I'm just thinking about how cute dogs are, right? These fluffy little bastards. I love them. I'll take the archery range, why not? Fen home, some farms. Let's get a leather worker. Kinky. Robber got the roads. I'm worried we'll lose Robber sooner rather than later. I'm not sure what I want to build. I guess a leather worker. Why not? Can dick out my farmers in the finest leather. Eminufun got a blacksmith, so... it's just a regular town. Can't upgrade it. I'll just train normal troops then. Even they are pretty good. So. Yours don't get upgraded. If I'm not mistaken, I can get a guild there. Let's do that. Make them happy. And build some roads. Spend almost all my money. Okay, building in Elisar. Building in Cair Andros. Wonderful. Khazad West got an archery range. Wonderful. Can now get March Wardens. Let's get the blacksmith. Keep upgrading it. Haldir. Oh, hello. It seems the goblin force has been replaced by an Arno force.
I would fight for your people as if they were my own.
Camirion. You have Arthedain Knights as a general? What? I want Arthedain Knights. What the hell, man? Absolute bastard. Alright, anyway. Haldir, you're going home, my friend. Quick stop in Caras Galadhon to get retrained. Hopefully by then we'll have that thingamabob, way station, figured out. Meanwhile, you can already push south. Reinforcements. I thought I was going to be able to hit him. Come on, man. What time is it? The thing is, the siege of Minas Tirith is a big investment. I can't even attack Radrad if I wanted to. I'm just thinking here. The thing is, if I attack Minas Tirith with Legolas, these guys aren't a huge threat. But I'd also have to take down Rad Rat. Which is, I mean, it's not that crazy, but it is crazy, but it's not that crazy, but it's somewhat crazy. They got a lot of ballistae, but we have way more cavalry than they do. I might regret this. But if we win, it's a huge deal to get Minas Tirith back. And I mean huge, right? Absolutely massive. Actually, I've got a plan. I've got a plan. Look at that. Izzy has a plan. What the hell? I say this is not the biggest force, but it's an extra like third or 1/3 of their total army, right? But if I lay siege to Minas Tirith and then I attack Radrat with a different army, the garrison of Minas Tirith won't join, whilst Legolas I think will. Not that I want him to join, because I'd rather not be dealing with an AI force. But I could muster an army under the command of Celeborn, featuring some of the finest troops in both these armies, Elisar and Cair Andros. I don't need to worry about the defense of the Elisar anymore if Gondor holds Minas Tirith once again, especially if we also take Western Osgiliath and Eastern Osgiliath quite rapidly afterwards. So I can then funnel my reserves all the way to Cair Andros, which I probably should have enough movement range to at least get part of the army back to Cair Andros after the Battle of the Pelennor Fields against Captain Radrat. Does that make sense? It makes sense to me. Which is not saying a whole lot. Basically, we need to muster an army. I'm going to give Celeborn the command of the army. So possibly I'll also send in Orofin. Public order will be a bitch. So be it. We'll just have to suck it up for a moment. Actually, no, I won't send in Orofin. Because public order is going to be too hard to deal with. I will send in the extra Hrim. Extra cavalry is most welcome. Send in those guys. And then I just want to send as many from these troops as I can, especially the well-equipped ones. Well, definitely the elites. And then the ones that are pretty decked out. Not the ones that are excessively depleted. I'll take extra to hit him. Oh, get the sellswords in. Absolutely. It's already moving to the zone of control. So, let's see. Get the sellswords, get the siege equipment. And then we got one more slot available for us. And I'll send in another hit him? No, another archer unit. Because I got plenty of cavalry, right? Actually, I can do with 4 hit him units. And I can already send over these lads to garrison Cair Andros, because we don't need a strong defense at Elisar. Good. Right. So, if I now attack this guy, it's only him, and not the garrison from Minas Tirith. Bounce power is slightly out of my favor, but that's just because the enemy outnumbers me by quite a bit. But we have the superior forces, we have morale on our side. We will be able to rout them fairly easily, I think, with all the cavalry we can throw their way. However, do I have time for this battle? Why not? Just because I like you guys, we'll throw in one more battle. And then we can start the next episode with the Siege of Minas Tirith.
Evil must not be allowed to triumph this day.
Alright, start deployment. This is gonna be a tough one. Now it is the last battle of the episode. Oh look, that's Minas Tirith. So we should be sufficiently warmed up, right? Or alternatively you could say, oh, we're already too tired to be concentrating. No, we'll be fine. We have the Ithilien Rangers fighting alongside us, which is wonderful. We don't have Gondor fighting alongside us, unfortunately, but that's kind of close enough, right? Okay, I'm just going to do a pretty basic setup, because I do have the power of excessive cavalry. Kind of want to split my cav a little bit. 2 on each side. Alright, we're already in range. The Ithilien Rangers are feeling a little bit feisty. That's a lot of siege equipment. It looks so cool, right? Just enjoy the cinematicness of this. It's not quite the right of the hidden, but goddamn is it close. I need to turn on Fight at Will on you guys. Right, we don't have all day, lads, so get your horse in motion. They're being led by a runic orc hybrid warlord. Scary stuff, my friends. Yikes! Take cover! Artillery! Right. Stop right there, motherfucker. Do you have a license to use that? Because I sure don't. Right, you had your fun, you had your volleys. Now it ends. Can't believe we already killed 6% and they only killed 1%, even though we've just been doing a skirmish battle. Goes to show how much better our archers are. The answer? Lots. Okay, pull back. They're protecting their siege interests. In come the Muhar tribesmen, eh? Oh, fuck. They came in a little bit quicker than expected. I want to pull them back, but I think they're going to be too late. I'm too late, really. Let's avoid pausing, though. I don't want to pause too much. I will pause if it, you know, could lead to me losing the battle. And yes, I will pause. But otherwise, I'll try to limit it. Right, I need my cavalry back. Why are they so far? I need to strike the Ulairi, but he's got his Orc Maulers to defend them, which is annoying. Oh, nice. That's pretty fast. I know we had them separated from the army. And now our Cav has free reign. And also the morale will have taken a bit of a boinking. There we go, wonderful. You better run. Oh, the morale is trash. Just like their fighting skill. Alright. The ballista's still fighting though, but whatever. It's not actually the worst. We're getting big routes all around, boys. Okay. Yes, the Ulairi are tough. We know that. But when the going gets tough, the tough get going. Which is a dumb way of me saying the Ulairi have to go to the afterlife. How are we doing? 14% for 34. I'll take that for now, at the very least. That siege equipment really has to go, though. Okay, good. Grab them right by the ballista. Charge them. I need to do another Rohan campaign. My Cav micro is getting rusty. Alright. His archers are always the toughest ones to rout because they're so far away from the rest of the action. Start minimizing our casualties now. Okay. Kinda giving chase to me. You can stop fighting. You can get rid of them. What have we got over here? Lothlórien archers. Fine, fine, fine. Okay, we have the lone Elven King Axe Guard. Thranduil Reborn. Absolute badass. Surround them, charge them. Anything to get rid of these annoying archers. You're running them down. Right, big route going. should be able to get the Black Hooded Archers permanently out of here. They got some Orc Maulers inbound, that's fine. They can be sandwiched. And if it can be sandwiched, it can be killed. 26%. Feels like a lot. Is a lot. But it's a big army. Can I just call it the main force of Mordor and Gondor? Because I don't think they have anything left afterwards. Kill this army and the road to take both Minas Tirith and all those Osgiliaths is wide open. And at that point, Mordor has lost their entire foothold in Gondor. And then they are quite susceptible to get completely choke point if we go as far as to take the Black Gate and Minas Morgul / Cirith Ungol. At that point it ends for them. Okay. Thanks for playing though. I enjoyed this battle greatly. I could have done it better, but I could have also done it worse. And I will settle for that. Okay. So, okay. I was about to just ask, what's left? Nothing. No. Okay. Run them down. Coming for you next. Mark my words. Alright, 33%. We'll heal back to 25. 20! Hey, even better. Only 312 lost. Who did the most? Did I hit him? This did I hit him. That only lost 5. Wow. Killed 228. Jeez. Sellsword got absolutely hammered by the Ulairi. Makes sense. But out of all the units we lost, they're actually the easiest ones to retrain, so that is pretty damn fantastic. Ooh, that's a big ransom value. Boom, that's a big one, my friends. And just like that, I do believe we have set up things rather nicely for the next episode. Now, Celeborn is stuck because in the zone of control of Minas Tirith, but once we take that with Legolas, I think he'll have sufficient movement to go take both those Osgiliaths. And I think I'll actually just use the armies for that. Pull out Celeborn back to Cair Andros. We don't need generals in Osgiliath, in either Osgiliath and Minas Tirith, because we will give them to Gondor right away. You know, that's kind of all that's happening now, because we don't need to worry about this front here anymore with the goblins. Halder's already on his way. Gonna get his troops retrained. Get some new fresh lads. We also have some reinforcements already coming in. Not the greatest troops by any means, but nice bit of backup. So yeah, things are looking pretty damn good. The war for Gondor is almost coming to an end. We have almost completely helped out our allies. And then we can look towards the Mordor homeland. And whilst they do still have some strength up here, it's not that important compared to their main settlements like, what's this one called again? Durthang, Barad-dûr, Blackgate, Minas Morgul, Cirith Ungol. That's where they get most of their troops from. So if we take them down, well, we should hamper them quite a bit. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this, and I hope to catch you soon for episode number 23.